I woke up this morning with my heart already heavy, my mind already crowded with things I don't know how to carry. The light was just beginning to touch the edges of my curtains, soft and gold. So gentle, it almost felt like it was apologizing for waking me. I lay there for a moment, eyes open but not really seeing, feeling the weight of today pressing down on me before I'd even lifted my head from the pillow. I didn't know how to begin. I didn't know where to find the strength to swing my feet to the floor, to face what was waiting for me, to be who everyone needs me to be today. And in that quiet, fragile moment, with the morning light barely whispering through the window, I turned to the only one who could help me start again. God, I need you this morning. I need you in a way I can't quite put into words. I feel so unprepared, so uncertain, like I'm standing at the edge of a day I don't know how to walk through. My heart feels tender, almost bruised, and I'm not sure I have what it takes to be enough today. Not for the responsibilities waiting for me, not for the people counting on me, not even for myself. I woke up feeling like I was already behind, already failing, already not measuring up to what this day demands of me. And I'm tired, Lord. I'm tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. Tired in my spirit, tired in my bones, tired of trying to hold everything together with hands that keep shaking. I don't know how to begin this day, but I'm here, and I'm asking you to help me. Please help me. The room is so still around me. The air feels calm, untouched, like the world is holding its breath before it all begins again. I can hear the soft sounds of morning trying to wake up outside my window, the distant murmur of life stirring. But in here, in this space between sleep and the day ahead, it's just me and this quiet ache in my chest. I've been carrying so much. God, I've been carrying yesterday's worries into today, carrying last week's failures into this new morning, carrying all the things I said I'd let go of but somehow still can't release. I feel cluttered inside, like there's no room left for anything new, no room for hope or peace or the courage I need to face what's coming. I look at this day ahead of me, and I see all the ways I might fall short, all the moments where I might not be strong enough or wise enough or patient enough. I see the people I might disappoint, the tasks I might not complete, the version of myself I'm afraid I won't be able to become today, and it feels like too much. It feels like I'm being asked to climb a mountain when I can barely stand up, to run a race when my legs are already trembling, to shine a light when I feel so dim inside. I'm scared, Lord. I'm scared of failing again. I'm scared of letting people down, of not being what they need, of proving all my worst thoughts about myself to be true. I'm scared that I won't have enough strength, enough grace, enough patience, enough love to pour out when everyone comes asking for it. I'm scared that today will be the day I finally break under the weight of all I'm carrying, that I'll crumble in front of everyone and they'll see just how fragile I really am underneath all the ways I try to hold myself together. I'm scared of the unknown hours ahead, of the surprises I'm not prepared for, of the challenges I don't have answers to, of the moments where I'll be tested and found wanting. I'm scared of my own limitations, my own weakness, my own humanity that keeps showing up no matter how hard I try to rise above it. I'm scared that I'm not enough, that I've never been enough, that I'll never be enough no matter how hard I try, or how much I give, or how desperately I reach for something more inside myself that just isn't there. The weight of it all sits on my chest like a stone, heavy and cold, making it hard to breathe, hard to think, hard to hope. I look back at yesterday and I see all the places I fell short, all the moments I wish I could take back, all the words I should have said or shouldn't have said, all the ways I could have been better, kinder, stronger, more present. I carry those failures with me into this new day like chains I can't quite unlock, like shadows that follow me no matter how bright the morning tries to be. And I look ahead at the hours waiting for me, stretching out like an uncertain road. And I don't know if I can walk it. I don't know if I have what it takes to face the meetings, the conversations, the decisions, the endless stream of needs and demands and expectations that will come rushing at me the moment I step into this day. I feel so small. God, I feel so inadequate, so unqualified, so unprepared for what you're asking of me, for what life is asking of me, for what I'm asking of myself. I've been trying so hard to be strong, to hold it all together, to be the person everyone believes I am. But this morning, in this quiet space before the world starts demanding pieces of me, I have to be honest. I'm fragile. I'm uncertain. I'm overwhelmed. I don't have all the answers I wish I had. I don't have the confidence I try to project. I don't have the endless reserves of energy and wisdom and grace that everyone seems to think I possess. I'm just me, just this woman lying here in the early morning light, feeling the weight of another day pressing down on my shoulders, wondering how I'm going to find the strength to carry it all. I'm just me, with all my fears and doubts and insecurities laid bare before you, with my heart exposed and vulnerable and trembling. I'm just me, and I need you so desperately this morning. I need you to be what I cannot be. I need you to provide what I don't have. I need you to fill the empty places inside me with something stronger than my fear, something brighter than my doubt, something deeper than my weariness. And then, in the stillness, something shifts. The light coming through my window seems to grow warmer, softer, like it's not just illuminating the room, but touching something inside my chest, something that's been cold and tight and closed off. The air feels gentler somehow, like it's carrying something I can't quite name, but can definitely feel. Something like comfort, like presence, like love. And in that moment, in that sacred space between my fear and my faith, I hear it, not with my ears, but with something deeper, something quieter, something that knows how to listen beneath all the noise in my head. I hear it like a whisper settling into my spirit, like a truth landing softly in my heart, like a promise wrapping itself around my trembling soul. I go with you. Those words, so simple, so gentle, so full of power I can barely comprehend. I go with you. Not, you must go alone. Not, you should be strong enough by now. Not, figure it out yourself. But I go with you. God Himself, the creator of everything, the one who holds the universe in His hands, the one who knows every star by name and every sparrow that falls. This God says to me, to fragile, uncertain, overwhelmed me, I go with you. The weight on my chest begins to lift, not all at once, but slowly, like morning mist evaporating under the rising sun. I feel warmth spreading through places that were cold with fear just moments ago. I feel something loosening in my shoulders, in my jaw, in my hands that were clenched so tightly around all my worries. I go with you. The words wash over me again, and this time I let them sink deeper. Let them touch the places that hurt, the places that doubt, the places that have been trying so hard to be strong without any help. I remember reading once about Moses, about how he felt so inadequate for what God was calling him to do, how he stood before the burning bush and listed all his weaknesses, all his fears, all the reasons he wasn't the right person for the job. And God didn't argue with him about his limitations. God didn't tell him he was wrong about his weaknesses. God simply said, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." Not you'll suddenly become strong enough, not you'll magically have all the answers, but my presence will go with you. That was the answer. That was the solution. That was the source of strength Moses needed. Not something he had to manufacture inside himself. Not something he had to earn or achieve or become worthy of, but simply the presence of God going with him into every uncertain step. And now, in my own morning, with my own inadequacies spread out before me like an inventory of everything I lack, God is speaking the same promise over my life. I go with you. You don't have to be strong enough on your own. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to carry this day by yourself. I go with you into every meeting, every conversation, every challenge, every moment of doubt, every place where you feel overwhelmed, every situation where you don't know what to do. I go with you. I am there ahead of you, preparing the way. I am there beside you, holding you steady. I am there behind you, protecting what you cannot see. I am there above you, watching over every step. I am there beneath you, catching you if you fall. I am there within you, providing strength you didn't know you had. I go with you, and that means you are never, ever alone in this. The light in my room seems brighter now, or maybe it's just that I'm seeing it differently. Seeing it as more than just morning sun, but as a picture of what God is doing in my spirit right now, chasing away the darkness of my fear, illuminating the path I couldn't see clearly before, warming the cold places that doubt had frozen inside me. I feel my breath coming easier now, deeper, fuller, like there's more room in my lungs, more space in my chest, more capacity to hold not just the weight of what I'm facing, but also the hope of who is facing it with me. I'm not walking into this day alone. That changes everything. That transforms the entire landscape of what today means. The responsibilities are still there, yes. The challenges haven't disappeared. The uncertainties remain, but they're not towering over me anymore, like giants I have to defeat with my own small strength. They're simply the terrain through which God is walking with me, the landscape through which His presence is guiding me, the circumstances through which His faithfulness is going to carry me once again. I think about all the times before when I felt this same fear, this same inadequacy, this same certainty that I wouldn't make it through. I think about the days that felt impossible before they began, the situations that seemed too big for me to handle, the moments when I was sure I would crumble, and I think about how, somehow, I made it through every single one of them. Not because I suddenly became strong enough, not because the difficulties disappeared, but because God kept His promise. He went with me. Even when I couldn't feel Him, He was there. Even when I couldn't see the way forward, He was guiding. Even when I felt completely alone, He was beside me. Every conversation I didn't think I could have, He gave me words. Every task I didn't think I could complete, He provided strength. Every hour I didn't think I could endure, He carried me through. I've never walked a day alone, not once, not ever, even when fear convinced me I was abandoned and doubt whispered that I was on my own. He has always gone with me, and He's not going to stop now. Thank you, God. Thank you for meeting me in this fragile morning moment. Thank you for not being disappointed in my fear, for not being frustrated with my weakness, for not being annoyed by my need. Thank you for understanding that I wake up some days feeling overwhelmed, that I start some mornings not knowing how I'll make it through, that I come to you empty and uncertain and trembling. Thank you for never turning away from that honesty, for never rejecting that vulnerability, for never demanding that I pretend to be stronger than I am. Thank you for loving me enough to meet me exactly where I am, not where I wish I was, not where I think I should be, but right here in this messy, uncertain, overwhelmed place. And thank you for speaking into my fear with such simple, powerful truth. I go with you. Those 4 words have changed my entire morning. Those 4 words have lifted weight I've been carrying that I didn't even realize I could set down. Those 4 words have given me courage I didn't know how to find on my own. I'm getting up now, God, and I'm not doing it with all the answers. I'm not doing it because I suddenly feel completely confident or totally prepared or perfectly equipped. I'm getting up because you're going with me, and that's enough. That's more than enough. That's everything I need. You're going ahead of me into the conversations I'm nervous about, and you'll give me the words when I need them. You're going beside me into the challenges I don't know how to handle, and you'll provide the wisdom moment by moment. You're going behind me, covering the mistakes I'll probably make, redeeming the moments when I fall short, turning even my failures into something you can use. You're going above me, watching over every detail I can't control, orchestrating circumstances I can't even see, working all things together in ways I won't understand until later. You're going beneath me, supporting me when my legs feel weak, catching me when I stumble, holding me up when I want to collapse. You're going within me, your spirit strengthening my spirit, your peace calming my anxiety, your love filling the empty places, your grace covering all my inadequacy. I release every worry about today into your hands. I release the fear of not being enough, because with you, I am everything I need to be. I release the anxiety about failing, because your grace is bigger than any mistake I could make. I release the pressure of having to hold everything together, because you're the one who actually holds all things together, and you've never once let go. I release the burden of trying to be strong on my own, because your strength is made perfect in my weakness, and you delight in showing up powerfully in the places where I feel most fragile. I release the weight of yesterday's failures, because your mercies are new this morning, fresh as the light coming through my window, abundant as the air I'm breathing, available to me right now in this present moment. I release the fear of tomorrow's uncertainties, because you're already there, already preparing the way, already going before me into every unknown hour. I'm choosing to trust you today, God, not with my circumstances changing, but with my heart changing. I'm choosing to trust that even if today is hard, you'll be with me in the hardness. Even if I feel weak, your strength will uphold me. Even if I don't know what to do, your wisdom will guide me. Even if I make mistakes, your grace will cover me. Even if things don't go the way I hope, your purposes will prevail. Even if I feel alone in a crowded room, your presence will fill me. Even if I want to give up, your love will sustain me. I'm choosing to believe that you mean what you say, that when you promise to go with me, you actually go with me, all the way, every step, without exception, without condition, without ever leaving me to face anything alone. The morning light is filling my room now, no longer just touching the edges, but flooding in, warm and golden and full of promise. I can see everything more clearly now. The space around me, the day ahead of me, the path I'm about to walk. And I realize that this is what God's presence does. It doesn't necessarily change the circumstances. The day still holds the same challenges it did when I first opened my eyes. But His presence changes how I see them, how I approach them, how I carry them. His presence changes me. It turns my fear into courage, my weakness into strength, my doubt into faith, my anxiety into peace. Not because I've suddenly become a different person, but because I'm no longer trying to be that person alone. I'm walking with God, and He with me, and that partnership transforms everything. If you go with me, I can face the difficult conversation I've been dreading. I can speak truth with love because you'll temper my words with grace. I can listen with patience because you'll give me your heart for the person across from me. I can remain calm when I want to react because your peace will steady me. If you go with me, I can handle the responsibilities that feel too big for my capacity. I can take the next step without seeing the whole staircase because your light illuminates what I need to see right now. I can do what seems impossible because you specialize in the impossible, and your power works best in the places where my ability runs out. If you go with me, I can be present for the people who need me today. I can pour out love even when my tank feels empty, because you keep filling me from your unlimited supply. I can offer grace even when I feel depleted, because your grace flows through me, not from me. I can be a blessing even on days when I don't feel like I have anything to give, because you're the source, and you never run dry. If you go with me, I can face my own weaknesses without shame. I can admit when I don't know something because you know everything. I can ask for help because you've designed me to need community. I can be honest about my limitations because you're unlimited, and you love to show your strength through my weakness. If you go with me, I can forgive myself for yesterday's mistakes. I can receive your mercy that's new this morning. I can let go of the condemnation that's been weighing me down. I can start fresh because your grace doesn't keep score, doesn't hold grudges, doesn't remind me of all the ways I've fallen short before. If you go with me, I can trust the process even when I don't understand the plan. I can believe that you're working even when I can't see the results. I can have faith that you're leading me somewhere good even when the path doesn't make sense to me yet. I can begin again. God, that's what this morning means. That's what your presence gives me. The ability to begin again, to start fresh, to step into a new day, not burdened by all the old fears and doubts and failures, but lightened by your promise that you go with me. Every morning is a new beginning when you're in it. Every day is an opportunity to see your faithfulness afresh. Every moment is a chance to experience your presence in new ways. I don't have to be who I was yesterday. I don't have to carry yesterday's burdens into today. I don't have to repeat yesterday's patterns or live under yesterday's limitations. Today is new, and your mercies are new with it. And I'm stepping into this day holding your hand, trusting your guidance, leaning on your strength, confident in your presence. The woman who woke up this morning feeling uncertain and overwhelmed and unprepared is still me. I haven't suddenly transformed into someone without fear or weakness, but I'm not the same either. Because now I'm aware of something I'd forgotten in my anxiety. I'm not alone. I'm never alone. The God of the universe has spoken his promise over my ordinary Tuesday, over my cluttered schedule, over my inadequate abilities, over my fragile heart. I go with you. And those words change everything. They turn my morning from something I have to survive into something we're going to walk through together. They turn my fear into an opportunity for his courage to show up. They turn my weakness into a platform for his strength to be displayed. They turn my uncertainty into a space where his faithfulness can be proven once again. I'm standing up now, God, and my legs feel steadier than they did when I first woke. I'm breathing deeper, thinking clearer, feeling lighter. The weight hasn't completely disappeared, but it's distributed differently now, shared between my shoulders and yours, carried together rather than alone. I'm looking at my reflection in the mirror, and I see someone who's still imperfect, still struggling, still learning, but also someone who's loved, accompanied, strengthened, and held. I see someone who doesn't have to have it all figured out because she's walking with someone who does. I see someone who can face today, not because she's finally enough on her own, but because she's learned that being enough was never the point. The point was always being willing, being available, being honest, being open, being here, and then letting God be God, letting him be the strength, the wisdom, the peace, the provision, the presence that makes all the difference. Thank you for this morning, God. Thank you for the quiet moment when you met me in my weakness. Thank you for not waiting until I felt strong to show up, but coming to me in my fragility and speaking your promise exactly when I needed to hear it. Thank you for every time you've gone with me before, every day you've never left me, every moment you've been faithful, even when I couldn't see it. Thank you for going with me today, right now, into whatever is waiting out there. Thank you for going with me tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. Thank you that I will never walk alone, never face a challenge alone, never carry a burden alone, never step into an unknown alone, as long as you are my God and I am your child. Thank you that your presence is the answer to every fear, the solution to every problem, the strength for every weakness, the light for every darkness, the peace for every storm. I'm ready now, not because I have all the answers, but because I have you. Not because I feel completely confident, but because I'm learning that true confidence comes from knowing who walks beside me. Not because the day has gotten easier, but because I've remembered who makes impossible things possible. I'm stepping into this day with my hand in yours, my heart held by yours, my steps guided by yours. I'm walking forward with your words echoing in my spirit, settling my anxiety, strengthening my resolve, filling me with peace. I go with you, and because you go with me, I can go, I can begin, I can face whatever comes. I can be who you've called me to be today. I can love the people you put in my path. I can do the work you've given me to do. I can trust the process you're walking me through. I can hold on when it's hard. I can keep going when I'm tired. I can choose faith over fear. I can choose hope over despair. I can choose trust over anxiety. I can choose your truth over my doubts. If you go with me, I can begin again, and so I am. I'm beginning this day with you, in you, through you, because of you. I'm beginning with gratitude for your presence. I'm beginning with trust in your promises. I'm beginning with faith in your faithfulness. I'm beginning with hope in your goodness. I'm beginning with confidence not in myself, but in you. I'm beginning knowing that no matter what happens today, I won't face it alone. You'll be there in the easy moments and the hard moments, in the victories and the challenges, in the clarity and the confusion, in the strength and the weakness. You'll be there when I feel your presence and when I don't, when I'm walking in faith and when I'm struggling to believe, when I'm doing well and when I'm barely holding on. You'll be there because you promised, and you always keep your promises. You go with me, and that makes all the difference. That changes everything. That gives me what I need to begin this day and every day. So I'm beginning now, one step at a time, one moment at a time, one breath at a time, with you beside me, within me, around me, holding me, guiding me, loving me, never leaving me. Thank you, God. Thank you for going with me. I can begin again because you're here, and that's enough. You are enough. Amen.